guys, it's Usernamekate and welcome to my first impressions ride on Suzuki's Katana. Katana. Now I'm starting it in a bit of a different way because we have hit some wild traffic on the M61 heading into the M6. Pretty standard for this stretch of motorway, but we're gonna start the vlog with how the Katana copes with it all. So one of the things I will say about the Katana, super quick steering. It handles, oh, just so gorgeous. Give these guys a nod, thank you. For a bike that weighs 215 kilograms, you would absolutely not in your wildest dreams think it weighs that much. Like, I would have it at like 200, 205 kilograms max. Not 215. We're filtering, so we've got to have eyes in the back of our heads here. So far, so good. Smooth sailing. Not many knobbers out. In fact, I've not encountered a single knobber. Just trying to filter respectfully, not scare the absolute bejeebus out of people, but also already on the clutch and the brakes, just in case I gotta act fast. When I saw on Google Maps that there was a big red strip, I thought, no problem. We're on a bike. We were born for this. Born for it. This looks like it might get a little bit narrow, so we'll just do a little wobble till we get past this. Oh, he's moving over. Just give him a nod. Thank you. Seemingly freed up a little bit. That is a nice sign. And we're back to the brake lights. We're back to the brake lights. So this is completely standard. We don't have any aftermarket exhaust on, even though the sound of this bike is next level. Kind of looks like you're gonna move over, which hopefully not. Just the way he was angled then just gave me the impression that he could dive bomb into the other lane. We've got 5.6 miles of traffic. Or maybe not of traffic, but until the next junction. But it's looking pretty trafficy, I will say. Quick shifter and auto blipper on this bike. Oh, gorgeous. Suzuki are exceptional at creating quick shifters and blippers, let me tell you. So I'm going to switch my music off. There we go. Right guys, it's like traffic light GP on this thing. Oh shit, wrong way. Don't want to loosen it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey cake, come on. You know the basics. Oh, the sound! Stop it! Just stop it! Honestly guys, the sound is feral. I don't quite think you're ready for it. Just listen. Oh! Hello! That sound is divine. Again, let's go. Yes, baby! That sound just makes you come alive. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, that is the sound of my people. Oh. This is one of them bikes that I get excited about. Can't even lie. Stop. Stop it. Naughty. Okay, so Katana. For this latest design we have 999cc, 150 brake horsepower. Oh, we've got national. Right, we're in 6th gear and we're doing 25 miles an hour. Let's wind it on from that. Let's get back down. Jump. Oops. I wasn't quite expecting that. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. I should have expected it, really. So not the fastest from 6th at 20 mile an hour, but you know, it's not like I was like a coil spring or anything, so. But that sound is dangerous. It's dangerous because it goads you to go fast. Look at this stretch of road. Just look at it. Oh! You could very much get in trouble very easy on this bike. You could get in trouble very, very bloody fast. Honestly, with how light the throttle feels, it's crisp. It's crisp. It's so responsive, particularly in mode A. We've got 3 modes. A, which is basically hooligan throttle. We've got B, which is like standard street mode. Got gravel in the road. And then, oh, lots of gravel in the road. And then we've got C, which is like a rain mode. A very soft throttle response. Oh my days, this is an accident waiting to happen. There we go. We've got 5 levels of traction control. Now, when this model came out in, I want to say 2019, I think that's when I was on the launch, in much less favourable weather. Yeah, there's been quite a lot of changes. The dash hasn't changed, except for we've got this little red bit here where the red line is, and at night I think it like kind of, maybe you can see that it's red. I'm not quite sure, I need to look at it at night, but that's kind of what I've gathered from the marketing bump. We've got 3 modes. We've got 5 levels of traction control, and we can also switch it off. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off. And I was about to go out on this bike and Mike's been riding it. He said, Kate, make sure you remember to put the traction control back on because I've been riding it without and it's a wild animal. He said it's literally leery as hell. So I put it in 3 just so I've got some. Just don't know when there's going to be gravel on these roads. It's a bit awful. So I listened to him, I took his advice because I want to stay in one piece. Ah! Stop! No need. Feral. Oh, music. Music to my ears. So yeah, on the one that I rode back in the day, we didn't have a quick shifter or auto blipper. Now this has got it and it's silky smooth and it enhances the ride so much. The engine is punchy enough. I know by modern day standards, a lot of people say, oh, 150 horsepower. I'm underwhelmed by that on paper. Honestly, it feels so light and sprightly. And because it sounds incredible, it's like a, what's the word? It's like a tantalising audiological experience. Is that even English? I'm not quite sure, but I tried, didn't I? I sounded smart for a brief moment. Woo! Do you know what? You can be doing the speed limit 60 mile an hour in a national and it sounds like you're doing 120. It feels so light, like obscenely light. Oh, it's not an indicator here, but my sat nav made it out like it was. Sheesh! I'm in love. I'm actually in love. Now, one of the massive downsides of this bike for me, and I'm not quite sure what Suzuki were thinking, but maybe it's all to do with making the bike look how it looks, but a 12 litre tank, come on guys. And it's also, it's not a bike that I feel like you can ride sensibly. It is a bit of a hooligan bike. So if you're riding like a hooligan or you're revving it up because you want to make it sing because it's so addictive, I kind of feel like you're gonna cruise through that fuel quite quickly. So yeah, 12 litre tank, woo, that is problematic. But if you don't plan on doing any touring, you just want a Sunday blast where you can feel like an absolute hero because the bike just rides so effortlessly, so eagerly, so sprightly and engaging, then you know you probably won't feel too mithered about having to fill up after 100 miles just to be on the safe side. Taking it nice and slow with these bends because you never know around here whether there's going to just be a shed load of gravel just dumped on the bend. But it, oh, do you know what? Oh, we're here, we're at a cafe. Nice, nice, nice. I actually think I prefer this to the GSXS 1000, genuinely. Oh, listen. But yeah, what an absolutely fun and wonderful bike. I'm going to get a spot of lunch, maybe a coffee, and then I'm going to carry on and jump back on it and try and find some awesome roads. So yeah, let me fill my belly and I'll see you shortly. Well guys, I'm just back from having my goat's cheese and warm pear salad. I'm going to pop a video on the screen just to show you how delectably divine it was. Alright guys, I've just finished having a wonderful salad, goat's cheese and pear. It had like almonds in it, blueberries, rocket. Oh, it was gorgeous. Oh! Ah! The sound is intoxicating, just blip down the gearbox as well. Next left, down here. Okay. Woo! No! Naughty! Stop! Bad, Kate. Bad. Well, whilst I was eating my lunch, a woman came up to me and said, "Oh, I love your bike. That is so cool. You're such a badass." She just made my whole day. So, why is that relevant? Well, it shows that if you ride a Katana, random lovely women think you're a badass. You got street cred. Yeah, wonderful. Really, really enjoying myself on this bike. It's such a beast. Yeah, I absolutely do wish they had a colour TFT dash. I feel like the LCD just isn't really cutting it. Yeah, like it's not the clearest to read. Oh, it just went a bit dark then, and it's almost like the screen is red in the darkness. It is. You've got like a villain era red dash going on when it goes dark. Love that. Oh no, look at this. This isn't good for anyone. This isn't good for anyone. We've got a van coming up. Bit filthy. We've got Dunlop Road Smart 2s on. Oh, look at this. God awful. God awful. Yeah, it's definitely an intoxicating ride. Definitely. Right guys, well, yeah, let me know what you think about this bike. Do you think it is a good bike? I think it's a good bike, honestly. Like I say, tank range lets it down a lot for me and would be the barrier to stop me owning it, personally. But I suppose that completely depends on whether you like to do long tours, or if you're that bothered, or if you just want a pure, you know, Sunday spanker. Then yeah, this ticks all the boxes so well. Right, we're not waiting around. Life's too short. Now it's us. Oh, I'm sorry, how can you not like that sound taking off? Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I know I've enjoyed filming it. If you have enjoyed it, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It majorly helps me out and I love you all. And yeah, until the next time guys, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.